Good evening and welcome to Hartford High School Robert Hanley Gymnasium for tonight's kickoff of the Stretch Gillum Classic. We have Oxbow in white, Green Mountain Union High School in green. And Oxbow with an early steal by Ethan Emerson. Passes it up to Ethan Davis. Ethan Davis swings it over to Brady Nichols, who takes a jump shot just inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Jackson Griffin. Jackson travels on the play. It'll be Green Mountain ball with Jason Oakes taking it out. Oxbow's going to apply some full court pressure. Tanner Swisher gives it to Eben Mosher. Back to Tanner Swisher. Just misses the coast to coast. Steal by Evan Kiertzik. Eben Mosher driving inside with a kick pass out of bounds. It'll be Oxbow ball. Evan Kiertzik is going to be running the point for Oxbow tonight. Green Mountain in a 3-2 zone. Rebounded by Evan Kiertzik. Tanner Swisher kicks it out to Caleb Merrow for 3 points. Assisted by Tanner Swisher. First points of the game. Tipped out of bounds by Evan Kiertzik. Very active on the defensive end early in the game for Green Mountain. Austin Kubasek gives it to, we need to find a number one. It's not in the playbook. Eben Mosher with the rebound. That was Ethan Davis with the shot. Mosher with the rebound putback, putting Green Mountain up 5-0. Chase Lund gives it off to Ethan Davis. Gives it back to Brady Nichols. Green Mountain in a matchup defense now. Passing around the top of the key. Ethan Emerson to Brady Nichols. Nichols on the drive. Fouled what appears to be by Eben Mosher. It is. Eben Mosher with his first, team's first. And Brady Nichols will take it out of bounds. Another steal by Tanner Swisher. Quickly followed up with a throw out of bounds. Just missed the slashing Jason Oakes on a full court pass. Oxbow takes over, down 5-0 with 5:27 left in the first. Not sure if our clock and score is working. It wasn't earlier, but we hope we got that squared away. I'm going to be giving updates just in case it's not. Nichols with the ball, driving on Mosher. Scoops it under. This could be Mosher's second. And it is. Mosher's an athletic difference maker on the floor, picking up his second in the first 3 minutes of the game. Nichols will be going to the line to shoot 2. Nice form by the lefty Nichols, makes his first. And Jason Oakes is checking in for Eben Mosher. Not wanting Mosher to pick up his third in the first quarter. I imagine he'll sit for the remainder. Nichols just short on the second. Rebounded by Oakes. Caleb Morrow gives it to Evan Kiertzik. Back to Kiertzik. Kicks it over to Swisher. Inside to Oaks, and it's a steal by Brady Nichols. Taking it the other way. Nice lead pass to Zadian Walton for 2 points. Jason Oaks with a good move inside, rebounded by Nichols. Ball gets pushed up and thrown out of bounds. This is everybody's first game. We're going to see some rusty starts, whether it's nerves of the first game of the season or just getting our timing back. Checking in for Green Mountain is number 4, Rory Carroll. Running point is Tanner Swisher. Carvey passes it inside to a slashing Oaks for 2 points. Nice assist there by Garvey. Steal by Aiden Garvey. Swisher setting up the offense. Morrow with a few options, gives it back to Swisher. Back to Morrow. Morrow back to Swisher. Swisher swings it over to Carroll, and it goes out of bounds. And it is Green Mountain 7, Oxbow 3 with 3:50 left in the first. And right now we're seeing more turnovers, but I envision that'll slow down as the boys get their sweat going. First game of the season. Nice pass inside to Nichols. Nichols with a good lefty post move, just misses. Rebounded by Caleb Merrow. Swisher driving in, trying to go low. Merrow up top. Passes it to Garvey, into Oaks. Oaks swings it out to Carroll. Carroll with a three-pointer. Caleb Merrow, second three of the game, assisted by Jason Oaks. That puts Green Mountain up 10-3. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Nichols with a pass into Zadian Walton. Zadian Walton, nice little move on the baseline, just misses. Rebounded by Merrow. Swisher with a coast-to-coast drive. Throwing it off the backboard for a nice bucket. 12-3 Green Mountain. Nichols setting the offense. Green Mountain staying in the matchup defense. Quick first step by Nichols. Swisher got his hand on the rebound. Looked like he tipped it out of bounds, but they're saying that it's off Oxbow. Merrow's going to be taken out of bounds against Oxbow's 2-2-1 full court press. Kiertzik over to Carroll in the corner. Carroll has a really nice shot. That one almost went in as well. He's got 2 threes already on the night. Wrong side there. That was... Carroll has 1 3 on the night. Adams with a nice drive for a good bucket for Oxbow. Swisher on the drive. Up top for 3, off the glass, we have Evan Kiertzik for 3. Ethan Emerson for Oxbow up top, passing over to Brandon Adams. Adams with a nice drive, and Kiertzik did a good job of tipping it, and then Adams hit it again, so it's going to be Green Mountain ball. Carroll on the drive. Lots of action. We have a jump ball, and it'll be Oxbow ball. Green Mountain up 15-6 with 1:19 left in the first. Nichols running the point for Oxbow right now. Smooth shooting lefty. Pass it over to Cordy. Cordy back to Adams at the top. Cordy now setting from the top. Gives it back to Nichols. Working on a 5-out offense for Oxbow. And we got a travel by Brady Nichols. Check in for Green Mountain is Aiden Labarge. Oxbow continuing their full court 2-2-1 press. Swisher running the point for Green Mountain. Break it with a drive and then passing up to Garvey. Pass knocked out of bounds. It'll be Green Mountain ball. Swisher taking it out for Green Mountain. Passing into Kiertzik. Kiertzik up top to Labarge. Labarge over to Swisher. Swisher resetting back to Kiertzik. Kiertzik and Garvey looking for a pick and roll there, and we got a foul on the play. Foul is on number 3, Will Gravlin, his first, team's first. And we have Aiden Garvey shooting 2. Short on the first one. Makes the second one. 1 for 2 on that set. And that brings it to 16-6 Green Mountain, under 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. So a knockaway, steal-ish play by Matt Murphy that Oxbow stole back, but then crossed the midcourt line and got a backcourt violation. So it'll be Green Mountain ball. Kiertzik taking it out, passing into Swisher. 15 seconds. Coach is looking for a last shot here. Rebounded by Matthew Cordy. And shot is made after the buzzer. So at the end of 1 here in Hanley Gymnasium in Hartford High School, it is Green Mountain 16, Oxbow 6. So this tournament is the Stretch Gillum Kickoff Classic. Stretch Gillum was a longtime Hartford coach, but he also coached for Oxbow, Green Mountain, and White River Valley after his time here. So we start the year each season now with a tournament celebrating him. He's one of the few coaches in the state of Vermont that has over 600 wins, which if you were to do the math on that, if you coached 40 seasons, that'd be 15 wins a season for 40 seasons, which is pretty darn good considering he had a lot of seasons where he didn't have 15 wins. So Green Mountain will start the ball at the quarter, Swisher running the point. Oxbow into a 2-3 zone now. Kiertzik looking to get it back to Matt Murphy. Swisher with a 3-point shot just off the mark, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Oxbow ball. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering where Eben Mosier is, he got 2 early fouls, so he is probably going to be sitting for a little bit so he doesn't pick up his 3rd early in the first half. He's a really talented athlete that got a few quick rebounds and a bucket. Nice drive by Chase Lund, picking up a bucket for Oxbow, bringing the score 18-8 Green Mountain. Swisher cutting through the defense. Oaks giving it out to Merrow. Merrow gets it back. Swisher at the top. Giving it into Oaks. Oaks kicks it out to Merrow from the corner. That's their spot. Another 3-pointer for Caleb Merrow, assisted by Jason Oaks. Merrow's 2nd 3 on the day. Brady Nichols now, the sweet shooting lefty. Braxton Adams gives it to Chase Lund, who's looking for the 3. Short rebounded by Matt Murphy. And some full court defense by Cordy is called a foul. That's his first, team 2nd. It'll be Green Mountain ball. Swisher taking it down as the point guard. Running against Oxbow's 2-3 zone again. Merrow in the corner. Looked for a shot and then thought again about it. Swisher trying to get it into Oaks. Stolen by Chase Lund. Driving in, rebounded by Ethan Davis. Tried to put it back and then rebounded by Swisher. Takes it the distance. Rebounded by Matthew Cordy after the missed layup. We have Aiden Garvey checking in for Green Mountain. 5:58 left in the second. 19-8 Green Mountain. Basket by Brady Nichols. On number 5, Tanner Swisher. His first, team's 4th. I'll try to find out who that last foul was on. They have 4 and I only have 3 in the book. Free throw made by Braxton Adams. Shot by Evan Kiertzik, rebounded by Garrett Danforth. Adams with 1 of 2 from the free throw line last trip down. Nice drive by Ethan Davis, splitting the defense, and Oxbow making a quick little run to get back in this game. Steal by Chase Lund. Oxbow playing with a lot of energy right now. Shot deep. Chase Lund with a good rebound. And foul on Caleb Merrow. That's his first, team's 5th. Shooting 2. Misses the first. We have Matt Murphy checking in for Green Mountain. Oxbow fighting back. They're down 19-15 with 4:12 left in the first quarter. Second free throw is good, and they've cut the lead to 3. Oxbow's full court press is doing well, putting some action into the defense. Swisher's going to set the offense up. Passing around to Kiertzik to Merrow. Merrow back to Kiertzik. Kiertzik into Matt Murphy. Matt Murphy back up to Merrow, over to Swisher. Working the ball well around this 2-3 zone. Kicks it out to Merrow. Merrow with his 3rd three-pointer of the game. Assisted by Matt Murphy. Brady Nichols driving in. Oxbow is going to continue to take it into the lane, try to get to the free throw line. Foul is on number 30, Aiden Carvey, and Brady Nichols will go to the line to shoot 2. Nichols is solid on the first one. Oxbow will also be in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Jason Oaks checking back into the game. Nichols short. Same thing as the first trip round. Made the first and then short on the second. Merrow pulling it into the zone, passing around. Swisher to Kiertzik, back to Swisher, over to Merrow. Merrow back to Swisher. Swisher drives in, looks for a 3 from Kiertzik. Long, rebounded by Chase Lund. Braxton Adams driving to the paint, just misses. Rebounded by Matt Murphy. Swisher driving down, swings it over to, stolen by Braxton Adams, passed up. Basket by Ethan Davis, assisted by Braxton Adams. And Coach Rapinati is getting a timeout after having a substantial lead. Green Mountain is now only up 3 with 2:55 left in the second quarter. So we do have word that the scoreboard still isn't working, so it is 2:55 left in the second. Green Mountain 22, Hartford 19. And we're looking at a little bit of foul trouble on Green Mountain's side. We have 2 from Evan Mosier, who's been sitting most of the first half after 2 quick ones. Got a bucket and 2 rebounds. Aiden Garvey with 1, Caleb Merrow with 1, Tanner Swisher with 1, and we're waiting to see who the other one that we missed is on. And Oxbow with only 3 fouls on the day so far. Oxbow's showing lots of zone full court pressure and half court pressure and starting to make it work and taking advantage of Evan Mosier sitting on the bench, dominating the glass on both sides right now. And we have Jeff Marino back in the building, taking over play-by-play, hopefully, so I can go back to my lazy color commentating. Steal by Chase Lund, and another bucket by Chase Lund. Jumping right into their 2-2-1 full court press. Merrow looking for another three in the corner. He hits it. Caleb Merrow, his 4th three of the night, assisted by Evan Kiertzik. Brady Nichols passes it off to Braxton Adams, who drives the paint. Nice bucket by Braxton Adams. Another assist by Brady Nichols. Merrow over to Swisher. Swisher inside to Oaks, back out to Merrow. Merrow looking to drive, turns it over, and Brady Nichols comes up with the basketball. Pushed it up to Braxton Adams. Adams looked like he had a little bit of contact there, but no call. Swisher with the rebound. Shot by Rory Carroll, rebounded by Jason Griffin. Another rebound by Jason Griffin. Partially blocked on the play. And Swisher's going to slow it down, but we have an over and back. And with 1:27 left in the second quarter, Oxbow is clawing back in. It is Oxbow 23, Green Mountain 25. Oxbow in white, Green Mountain in green.
So getting here late, Mike, and I'm looking at Caleb Merrow's had himself a bit of a start here, huh?
Yes, he's got 4 threes to start the game, mostly corner shots, 3 from the left side, 1 from the right. Nichols with the shot, rebounded by Matt Murphy. Swisher setting up the offense. Swings it over to Merrow, right where he likes to shoot from in the corner. Merrow left alone, in and out. Even his misses look like they're going to go in. Rebounded by Chase Lund again, his 3rd rebound of the game. Drives in for a bucket. Chase Lund with his 6 points. And that ties the game up with 42 seconds left in the half.
Lund now the high scorer for the Olympians with 6.
We have Kiertzik on the wing shooting for 3, a little long. And Chase Lund wisely boxed out and didn't let anyone get it.
I don't see high school kids do that play very often. A lot of them just stand there, but he actually boxed out his opponent to make sure nobody got that ball.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do is stand there and then think you have to get it, and you actually hit it out of bounds yourself, which he was smart not to do either of those. And Ethan Emerson checking into the game and running point for Oxbow, which puts Brady Nichols on the left wing and Will Gravlin on the right wing.
Looking like they're going for 1 here. Didn't get it. Turnover.
Stolen by Matt Murphy.
Ooh, good take. That's going to be an offensive foul. Lund just doing a lot of heady things right now. Draws the offensive charge on Murphy. That'll be his first, I believe.
Yep. We are missing one.
Missing a couple fouls, yeah. We'll get it all straightened out at halftime.
Yep. Brady Nichols with, this could be an all Nichols show. He's a sweet shooting lefty.
Oh, that one easily could have dropped. He has a smooth shot for sure. All right, Mike, you've carried the team here as I've been at 5th and 6th grade basketball practice. Why don't you go ahead and close out the first half, get the totals, and we'll close her off.
We have Oxbow fighting back to a 25-25 tie with Green Mountain. Leading scorer for Green Mountain is Caleb Merrow with 4 threes for 12 points. And we have leading scorer for Oxbow, Chase Lund with 6 points.
All right, we are locked in at 25 apiece here at Hanley Gymnasium, the opening game of the Stretch Gillum Kickoff Classic. Oxbow 25, Green Mountain 25. Coach Rapinati's crew relying on Caleb Merrow's deep ball. He's got 4 of them for 12. And Coach Justin Smith for Oxbow kind of spreading the ball around a little bit more. But Chase Lund leading the way with 6 points on the offense. But a whole lot of heady plays on both ends of the floor, I think, is what's helped keep Oxbow in pace with Green Mountain. I also see Eben Mosier he picked up 2 quick ones. And he's a force. I mean, the Mosier brothers are synonymous with Green Mountain Union success on their athletic teams the last couple of years. So we'll see what happens when he's back out on the floor, as we expect he will be, and there he is taking his place in the paint. Foul trouble for Green Mountain is Garvey and Mosier each with 2, so really not foul trouble if they keep a clean sheet here in the third quarter. And for Oxbow, Matthew Cordy has 2. Only 3 team fouls for Oxbow to start this game. Oxbow with the ball to our left as we start the second half. It's going to be a drive there by Lund. Mosier with the rebound. Lund hit the deck pretty hard, no foul. Mosier driving right side, top of the key to Merrow. Merrow cross court to Swisher back. Green Mountain working it around. Taking a look at Oxbow's defense, I imagine. Merrow works it around. Nice inlet pass there to Mosier. Misses the 7-footer. Had a good look at it just off the back rim. These things happen this time of year. Nice lefty drive there by Brady Nichols. And Oxbow has a lead. 27-25. Forces a turnover. A little pressure there.
Nice little rebound coast to coast by Brady Nichols. He's a pretty smooth basketball player right now. He's been the go-to kind of leader for this team.
He was patient with that too. He had the lane for a little bit there. I think he was waiting to see if Green Mountain was actually going to give him that lane. Lund drives, nice right-handed drive there. He's good for 2. As Oxbow opens up a 4-point lead.
Lund was the key in their turnaround to get back in this game after being down 8 or 9 early.
Green Mountain breaks the pressure fairly easily. Mosher, a little 15-footer back rim, some contact in the paint. Green Mountain gets a rebound. That was Emerson. That was
Jackson Griffin.
Kurdzik that had the rebound for Green Mountain before Griffin got it for Oxbow. Nice little, that's gonna be a travel. He had the Euro step, and rather than pass it, he went another step in by Ethan Davis, that was. Nice move, though.
And Evan Mosier's trying to get back into the flow. It's hard when you sit for a quarter and a half with foul trouble to get back in the flow, but he'll figure it out quickly.
Yeah, heck of an athlete. His brother made the all-tournament team last year, I believe. Got to watch those guys play soccer when we were hosting the D3 championships at Maxfield. Great ball movement here by Green Mountain. Mosher smart there not to go over the back. He knew it.
Yeah, another rebound by Nichols.
Yeah, these Oxbow kids can play a little bit here. Vastly improved from last year. A nice drive there by, was that Emerson?
Ethan Emerson, assisted by Nichols.
Emerson gets in the score sheet. Now Oxbow throwing a nice little pressure here at Green Mountain. Let's see if it pays dividends. 3-pointer by Merrow. That's his 5th. He's going for Seaver's single-game record here for points.
36 is the tournament best.
He's got a little ways to go, but
yep.
Looks like he can fill it up a little bit as he gets the steal. Caleb Merrow gets the steal, drives the left side, kicks over to Swisher. Swisher back to Merrow, back to Swisher. They're looking for Mosier. Nice weak side rebound. Going to get a foul on Lund. He knew it. Great weak side rebound there by Garvey. He's going to shoot 2. The foul goes on Lund. That'll be his first. Team's first of the half.
Garvey's second trip to the line. He was 1 of 2 last time. Scoring time update. We have 5:03 left in the third. And we have Oxbow has a 3-point lead, 31-28 against Green Mountain.
Garvey comes up a little short on that second free throw. We keep the score 31-28 in Oxbow's favor. They have the ball. 5 minutes to go in the third.
Green Mountain setting up a half-court trap.
Yep, and it worked. Mosher's pretty long, and Oxbow dribbled right into that one. We'll see how they adjust. He expects Coach Justin Smith will make that adjustment. Oxbow drive and kick. That's good basketball right there. 3 ball short on that one. Nice kick out. That's Tanner Swisher doing the dirty work for Green Mountain. Merrow to Mosier. He's going to get tied up. Going to be a foul on the floor. Didn't see who it was on.
Matthew Cordy.
Cordy, that's his third. Team's second. And we looks like we are we not posting fouls on the scoreboard?
No, we went and checked, and I think we've got it squared away for game 2, but it wasn't squared away for game 1.
Good offensive defensive rebound there, by Lund. Green Mountain's going to somehow come away with it. So it looks like Merrow's cooled off a little bit here the last couple of trips.
Yeah, he's still shooting well, catching rim, just not getting it to fall. Nice pass.
Mosier short, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. He's got 4 for the night, and Green Mountain's back within 1. 4:20 to go. Oxbow up 31-30. Double team in the corner. Gets out of it nicely. Lund gets a little contact. Good defense by Green Mountain. Comes up empty on that one. Green Mountain rebound was Merrow. Gave it up to Swisher. Swisher gets it back top. He's doing a little two-man with Kurdzik. They find weak side. Merrow passed up that open three-pointer. That's going to be a charge. That's a big, big foul by Mosier.
Yeah, Mosier was just starting to get the feel. You could see him getting comfortable. And
Brady Nichols.
Coach Rapinati is looking at his bench.
Justin Smith's going to call that timeout. I believe it's a full. This is a pretty good timeout by the coach. He knows Mosier's going back to the bench.
Yep, and he's going to set up something. Yep, and we've got Matt Murphy checking in for Mosier. So Mosier, he's got 4 points, 4 rebounds, and he's probably played 6 minutes of basketball tonight. He's a dominant force when he's out there. But
he was just getting going again too.
And that's one that he made a good drive, and man, good play by, I think it was Nichols that drew the charge.
It was. It's early season. It's the first game. This is probably the first varsity game in the state going on because it's a 5 o'clock
Friday
start.
Night, yep.
Most of the other games will start 7 o'clock. So, it's as early as you can get in Vermont high school basketball, and it shows. You're going to make those types of decisions, and my guess is in a couple of weeks, Mosier is going to pull up and shoot that rather than try to drive that through the defense.
Yeah, and early in the game, Oxbow was throwing the ball a little bit all over the court, and they've really settled in, and they've decided to have their defense cause their offense, and they're doing a good job trapping and causing chaos on defense, which is resulting in transition points for them. And they've got a 1-point lead, 31-30, with 3:54 left in the third.
Yeah, we apologize to you viewers out there on the interwebs that the scoreboard function is not working right now. Nice three-pointer there by Braxton Adams.
Great assist by Chase Lund.
And Adams just about caused the turnover right there. That's the play Justin Smith drew up. Let's say genius call there, Coach. Nichols with the rebound, and Oxbow's looking to run. I tell you what, they came into this tournament young last year and held their own a little bit. They're a whole new team right now, playing with some pep in their step for sure.
Well, and looking at their roster and seeing that both their JV and varsity, they actually had a couple of really young players on varsity last year that they've got some new kids out. They've got some kids that were varsity last year that were able to go back to JV and do some swinging. So they're a young team that's finding their way.
Another turnover caused there by Oxbow's defense. Nichols corner, another three ball. A little long that time from Adams. I don't have their grades in this version of the roster. Check in. Braxton Adams is a freshman. So, he hits a big three, and then he gets another one, and a little jacked up on that one. Good block by Nichols as Green Mountain drove the lane. I think that was Kurdzik driving the lane. Ilsley into the freshman. Adams a little bit long on that one. Might have got bumped. A little contact.
Good strong rebound by Garvey.
Absolutely. Braxton Adams throwing hands at that pass. Nearly deflected it. Green Mountain maintains possession. Three-pointer is long by Merrow. Oxbow controls the rebound. Lund's got it on the right side off the Ilsley rebound. Tell you what, Lund is just Mr. Hustle.
Good timeout.
Great timeout by Coach Smith. There was so much going on right there, I couldn't even decide what to tell you. And Coach Smith had enough of that.
I think it was going to be a turnover if he hadn't called that timeout.
Again, I love this Chase Lund kid. He plays hard, and he's everywhere. Yep.
Garrett Danforth with that last Oxbow rebound. Rebounds are, it was fairly one-sided early on Green Mountain side, but Oxbow has battled back, and now it's pretty much straight up. Both teams have a bunch of rebounds, and Brady Nichols and Jackson Griffin have had a bunch to start the second half.
34-30 Oxbow ahead of Green Mountain, 2:17 to go here in the third quarter. Oxbow
Braxton
inbounds.
Adams, good
They're going to
shooter.
go.
Surprised to see he passed up that shot.
Absolutely. That was interesting, wasn't it? They're looking for the freshman here. He gets that one. Braxton Adams.
Ironic. He passed that exact shot up, and then they got it back to him.
I like it.
You gotta shoot that.
Well, it's heady for a freshman, though. He's waiting until it felt right. And he waited, and he got it. Let's see if Green Mountain can answer. Short on that one. Nichols with the rebound. I feel like I've said that a lot.
Merrow, after a really hot start, has missed his last 4.
Nichols going to toe up a 3, and he hits that one. And Green Mountain going to get a timeout. It is going to be full timeout by Coach Rapinati.
That gives Oxbow a 10-point, 40-30 lead with 1:39 left in the third. Since about 2 minutes into the second quarter, this game has flipped on its ear. They went down 8 or 9 early, and now Oxbow is up 10, and they are running fast, moving the ball well, and they're hitting open shots.
Yeah, Green Mountain, I mean, you can't blame them for having their game go through the big guy, Evan Mosier, and he's spent most of this game on the bench. So it gets to that question for Coach Rapinati is if the game goes through Mosier and he's on the bench and this is what happens, do you just put him out there and we're going to ride you as long as we can, and if you foul out, you foul out?
I think at some point you say, you know, you're a leader, you got to play with 3 and eventually play with 4, and he's doing exactly that. There he goes. Mosier back in the game. You can't fall more than 10 points behind at this stage and expect to have a chance of coming back.
So interesting. You're going to put Mosier in the game. He's got 3 fouls, and Oxbow's going to put some pressure on here, and Mosier's right in the middle of it, so he's going to have to be smart. There's Lund getting the steal. Mosier's going to be tested right away. Ilsley smart there. Do the right thing. Go right at him. See what he does. Yeah. Mosier did not contest that, and Ilsley got the layup. Nice kick-out pass by Green Mountain. Pull up. Long. Kick out again. This to Swisher. Swisher drives left side. He's going to miss that. And this is going to be off of Rory Carroll for Green Mountain.
And you can see Coach Rapinati's trying to keep Mosier out of where he can get fouls. He's at the top of the key, but he's playing up on defense, and they're doing their half-court trap.
The freshman with another 3. That one's long. Good pressure. Good closeout there by Evan Kurdzik.
Swisher with his 6th rebound.
Wide open look for a 3 there. Mosher gets the rebound, throws it to Ilsley, who was so surprised the ball was coming at him, he almost didn't catch it. Good hands, though, by Ilsley.
Under 40 seconds left in the quarter. Oxbow up 12.
Yeah, this is a crazy turn of events here. Oxbow just on a big run right now. Green Mountain's going to go 2 for 1 here if they can. Carroll passes up the 3. They're kicking it over to Swisher, looking into Mosier. Nice play there. Beautiful offense there by Green Mountain.
Mosier's position. I think the foul's on Garrett Danforth, if I saw the numbers right.
It was either him or Griffin. The only 2 players near him. We'll go with Danforth. He has the look on his face of somebody who just committed a foul.
Yep. and Mosier sealed that off. If the pass was a second earlier, that was an easy bucket. Just a second late on it.
Mosier hits. Goes 1 for 2 on that trip, and Green Mountain closes to within 11. Nice little trapping defense there by Green Mountain. Good step through here by Oxbow. Jackson Griffin gets his first bucket of the game. It's a pretty big one, I think.
That was a huge bucket. And then
Steal by Oxbow. They can't get it up before the buzzer. Jackson Griffin was attempting to get that one up when the buzzer sounded. So 44-31, Oxbow with a commanding lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Oxbow just put up 19 points in that quarter. That was pretty exciting after a 25-point first half. Putting 19 up in a quarter, that got the momentum shifted. 13-point lead going into the fourth, but I think Eben Mosier now, he's got 3 fouls. That's not abnormal going into the fourth quarter. He should be able to go out and play fairly normal basketball now. I anticipate seeing him back underneath on offense. I think we're going to see more of the half-court trap on defense. It's been working well. And Caleb Merrow needs to get back to shooting it, because one of the things, his 4 misses were all close. And with Evan Mosier on the floor, those could be rebound putbacks for Mosier. So he can't be afraid to keep shooting it up. He was hot early, and they're going to need to go back to that to get back into this game.
I think Mosier can play hard but smart in the fourth quarter. I mean, you got 8 minutes of basketball. You got 2 fouls to use in that time, and you're down by 13 points. So, I mean, he can't play reserved. He's got to play his game.
He's got to play hard. He's got to play hands up. What he can't have is a reach foul. He can't have something that is within his control. If he has a bump underneath that ends up causing a foul, that's okay. He's got to play hard there.
Left side 3, Mosier with the cleanup. Going to get a foul on the floor here on Oxbow.
That's the difference when Mosier's in the game. Those missed threes it's almost automatically going to be him getting the rebound.
Nichols going to pick up that foul. Now I'm missing a foul because I only have 3 in the half, and the scoreboard says 4. And Green Mountain turns that one over. Ilsley able to pick up the loose ball. Oxbow can be as patient as they want right here. I mean, milk a minute off the clock and score is probably the best case scenario for the boys in purple right now.
Swisher's a good defensive player, got his hand on that one. He's been active the whole game. He's going to have to keep that energy up to get these guys back into it. Ilsley with a 3-pointer.
Reese Ilsley, the junior,
Got the
and
pass,
another
Braxton
turnover
Adams.
by Green Mountain.
And you got to love a confident team that when they're up 13, they're taking the wide open shot and hitting it. That puts Oxbow up 47-31 with 7:20 left in the game. 16-point lead.
Nichols drives, nice. I don't know if he's left-handed or not, but he went up with his right, switched to his left, avoided the offensive charge and hit. Nice play by Oxbow. They're running away with it right now.
I tell you what, this Oxbow team is surprising Green Mountain right now, and it's making Green Mountain play hasty basketball.
51-31, 6:52. It is suddenly a 20-point lead for Oxbow. They're fully in control. Green Mountain going to apply some full court pressure. That was the impressive freshman Braxton Adams, who's got 8 points in this half, 10 for the game.
And that Green Mountain pass went to the Gillum family, who were celebrating tonight in the front row of the bleachers.
Coach Smith calling out his intentions from the sideline. This very young Oxbow team, very comfortable with what he's asking them to do, and they seem to be executing it pretty darn well. Except for that play. That play went out of bounds. Way to draw the foul there by Green Mountain guard Tanner
That's Swisher. Really smart there, because they got to get some fouls on Oxbow. Oxbow's got 5. You want to slow this game now and get to the free throw line as much as possible.
Missed that foul.
Foul was on. It was on Garrett Danforth, I believe.
Danforth picked up that foul?
Yep. Good free throw by Swisher.
Hit both of them.
Hitting both of them, yep.
Getting our stat sheets completed. This is also our first game. Nice press break play by Oxbow. Lund almost gets the N1.
Foul on Rory Carroll.
Rory Carroll picks up his first foul.
Chase Lund's going to be shooting 2.
So the Gillum family is here to help select the all-tournament team at the end of tomorrow's games. And if I know Joey Gillum at all, Chase Lund's got to be on his list.
Chase Lund's going to be on a short list for this group.
Loves that defensive, hustle-minded player who's team first and who is on the floor all the time. And that's been Chase Lund. Misses both free throws, but somehow gets his own rebound. And here we are, Oxbow ball still. Ilsley kicks it out to Danforth. Danforth back to Ilsley. Nice little shot there by Ilsley. A little low by the junior. Nice crossover there. Green Mountain Swisher misses. Lund with the rebound. Oh, offensive foul. I was screened from what happened. I just know Lund took flight.
He was trying to make a lot happen in a very short period of time and ended up running into Caleb Merrow.
I don't know if he could hear us from down the floor. He looked excited to get to the rim on that one. Can't blame him. He's had a heck of a game. 3-pointer for Green Mountain. That was Rory Carroll. Ilsley, deep 3. Had the range perfect, off left to right a little bit. Green Mountain gets it back. Off the mark again on that shot. Nichols with the ball coming back up the court for Oxbow. It is Oxbow 51, Green Mountain 33, 5:15 to go in this one. Good hustle there by Oxbow. It's going to be Green Mountain ball.
And Green Mountain, they're going to need to, the last couple of shots, they've shot without anyone in the rebound, so it's okay to shoot quickly on breaks, but it's nice to have someone on the backside, give yourself a chance. But a one shot and done has been hurting them the past few drives.
Steal here by Green Mountain. That's Swisher. Nice little Euro step. Went to the left. Missed it. A little hard off the glass. Oxbow with the board. They're coming down. Trying to seal Mosier. That ain't not an easy task to do.
Cordy with the rebound and coast to coast and wasn't getting bailed out on that. Sometimes the officials aren't going to give it to you when you dribble into 3 players.
Mosier's arms were looming large right there. Good steal here by Mosier after he gave it up. Gets it right back. Nice little flare pass there to Matt Murphy. Stolen now by Braxton Adams. And stolen back. Green Mountain with another Euro step. That one comes up short as well. And Oxbow's Nichols takes it strong to the hole and gets the deuce. 53-33, 4:15 to go in this game. You're going to get an and 1 here for Matt Murphy.
And that was the 3rd foul on Danforth.
Garrett Danforth, the sophomore. He's got 3 fouls.
I'm betting if you went to an Oxbow practice, you would see a lot of drills where they get rebounds and then sprint and dribble coast to coast, because they've done that about 20 times tonight.
That's Matt Murphy hitting the first of his 2 free throws.
I think that was an and 1. I think he made the basket.
I apologize.
So I think that was an and 1.
Thank you. So he's 1 for 1 from the line then, and not, We're getting our game together up here in the broadcast booth. We apologized earlier for the scoreboard not working. We're going to apologize now for the.
I make no apologies for us. Players and coaches get scrimmages. This is our first go at it. We weren't able to get a scrimmage under our belt.
Yeah. And normally we have 50% of the roster kind of memorized, because we call.
There are kids.
Yep, we know them. We see them all day in the hallways. We can anticipate what they're going to do. This is tough to open the season having to look at the score sheet on every single play.
I will say there's some players,
We've said
Mosier, Nichols, Swisher. We got some kids that are standing out to us quickly.
The freshman Braxton Adams. I mean, this is his first varsity game.
Reese Ilsley hitting some good shots.
That foul is going to go against Caleb Merrill, I believe his second. 53-36 Oxbow in front of Green Mountain. 4:12 to go and rolling. Oxbow, Matthew Cordy bringing the ball up the court. Goes give and go with Ilsley.
These are smart fouls right now by Green Mountain. They're not in the bonus, go for steals. They have to get close to the bonus, so when they have to slow the game down, they can. So a couple of smart fouls for them.
Oxbow knows what they want to do with this ball every time. Just got Mosier. Lund did. It's a good drive and dish there by Lund. Green Mountain comes away with the rebounds. And there it is, Caleb Merrill. We knew we wouldn't stay quiet forever. He's got 8 three-pointers now. Ilsley drives the lane, nearly gets it to go. 53-39, 3:33 to go in this one. Oxbow ahead.
That was Mosier's 9th rebound in very limited minutes tonight.
Nice drive, baseline. Mosier there to clean up the rebounds. It was a really nice drive by Tanner Swisher.
And it is now a 12-point lead, 53-41 Oxbow.
This is kind of the last gasp here for Green Mountain. If they want to make a game of this, they're going to have to get a couple more stops and scores and put the pressure back on Oxbow. Oxbow would be wise here to just take it easy. And there you go, Coach Smith realizing the young team not quite sure what to do with that situation. He's going to work it out for him.
Yeah, and this timeout actually might help Green Mountain more. Green Mountain's walking off the floor gassed from those last few. So this is going to give them a chance to catch their breath.
Would you call this a mutually beneficial timeout,
yes,
Michael?
Definitely. 2:52 left in the game. Green Mountain down 12, but they've definitely turned the tables a little bit recently. Mosier now has 10 rebounds, and he has played very few minutes, but Green Mountain's got to come down, put a shot up, but make sure that Mosier's in a position where if it misses, he can scoop up the rebound and get a putback. 7 points, 10 rebounds in very few minutes, and Caleb Merrill with 6 threes now. So 18 points, all on threes from Merrill. I anticipate Oxbow's going to spend some time with the ball in Brady Nichols' hand over the next 2 minutes and 52 seconds. He seems to be a very sure of himself free throw shooter.
So last year in the consolation game, these two teams faced off, and Green Mountain defeated Oxbow 52-32. And right now, Oxbow's up on them in the first round matchup, 53-41. So impressive offseason for. Well, look at this. Oh, dear Nichols. I don't know if he
gets his own rebound. No.
There's all sorts of stuff going on here. Oxbow's going to maintain possession. Great play out of the timeout by Coach Smith. Well, and Nichols had a wide open layup. I don't know if he was thinking dunk or.
So he's a lefty, and at the last second, he put it in his right hand.
Okay.
And
Slipped out.
I'm okay with you going with your left hand from the right side. Make the layup.
Good block by Mosier. Green Mountain with a chance here. Let's see what they do with this possession. Swisher's going to kick it out to Mosier. That's a big one if it goes. It does go. Mosier with the 3. It's 53-44, 9-point game. We call that a 3-possession game if you want to. And now you can see Oxbow pressing a little bit here. They know they've got to take care of the ball, and they've got to not turn it over and maybe get some water with this trip to the well. 2:13 to go, 53-44. This was a 20-point game not too long ago. Oxbow with the ball high. Braxton Adams, the freshman, hustles to save it. Green Mountain playing tight man defense here. Mosier's going to be a block. No, it's going to be a block on.
Charge.
Yep. Kurdzik's going to get the blocking call first. Mosier slid into position, would have been a charge.
Yeah, Mosier, I don't know if you picked it up on the audio at home, but he was yelling for that pass for the 3, and now he's quarterbacking the defense out there. He is into this game right now.
Lund with the ball, kicks it out to Adams. Adams drives. Shot no good. Rebound is Merrow. Green Mountain, 1:45 to go here. They're going to get an and one. Not what you want to do in this situation. It's foul the jump shooter. That was one of Stretch Gillum's favorite things to say.
And that's another foul on Danforth, I think. His 4th.
Yep. Yeah, I've got Garrett Danforth with 4 fouls, and Swisher gets that one, and he'll get an opportunity for an and one. It's 53-46, a minute 43 to go in this one. Swisher hits the free throw.
Scoring with the clock stopped is huge right now.
Green Mountain, this is going to be a turnover on Oxbow. Green Mountain ball, 53-47 with 1:38 to go. This is now a ball game.
We have plenty of time for this to go down to the wire. It has just gotten really exciting in this game.
Green Mountain does not need to rush this possession. It's a 2-possession game, and Mosier steps on the out of bounds line. This is going to be Oxbow ball. Heavy pressure from Green Mountain. Minute 31 to go. They broke it easily last time. Oh, nice save in. Another save there by Green Mountain. Mosier hustling.
Oh,
what a hustle play by Mosier. That's going to be Oxbow ball, but impressive. And good display of sportsmanship by the Oxbow players to pick him up. He's lucky. He hit the one spot in the bleachers that gave him a few extra feet. There's a steal by Mosier. He's got the ball baseline. Can't do anything with it. Finds Swisher.
And one again.
Oh, my goodness. It's a minute 17 to go. 53-47. Oxbow with another foul. 22. That's, I believe, that's Nichols.
6-point lead, but the clock is stopped for these 2 free throws. 1:17 left in the game.
Swisher is good with the first.
Perfect on the night. 4 for 4 so far.
53-48, minute 17 to go. Oxbow with the lead. Tanner Swisher is short on the next one. Mosier's going to get this rebound. He misses that one, but oh my goodness. Caleb Merrow is going to get an and one. He got hit in the back of the head pretty hard.
So Mosier gets his 11th rebound, misses, and then Merrow comes in with a rebound, gets crushed on the putback, and going for an and one.
The score is now correct. 53-50. Green Mountain
is right back. 1 minute 12 left.
More than in this game. Both coaches with plenty of timeouts. If they need him, Merrow hits that free throw. It is a 2-point game. I don't know what has happened in this quarter.
It was a 20-point lead. 22-point lead 7 minutes ago.
Green Mountain, the pressure is just impressive.
Swisher is everywhere.
Mosier with a steal. He's going to tie this game. He missed the layup. Lots going on right now. Can't even tell you what's happening. Mosier just taking over on the boards. Less than a minute to go. We got another foul on Oxbow. That one on Lund. I think that's been the Achilles heel in this quarter, as Oxbow's been fouling a ton.
I'm just trying to get my stat sheet. There's so many
It's a mess.
things
The
happening.
stat sheets are a mess. It's official.
I think I got the rebounds there. We got a rebound from Mosier, a rebound from Merrow.
Yep.
Merrow going to the line.
Mosier got a steal in the corner, full court pressure, and I thought we were going to have a tie game a second ago there. We still may, as Merrow hits a free throw.
55.4 seconds remaining. 53-52 Oxbow.
This is nuts. I mean, this is just nuts. We have a tie game. Merrow hits. This feels like Oxbow's going to come down and coolly hit a bucket and win this game. When they come down, the freshman misses the shot. Green Mountain comes down with the rebound. Bodies flying everywhere. It is 53 all with 44 seconds to go.
And Oxbow is playing aggressive. They don't want to foul in this situation. You don't want to give them free throws.
Wide open three. It's going to be short. Oxbow's going to get a run-out layup here. The freshman driving in, blocked from behind by Merrow.
Swisher ended up coming through and getting it. He might have.
Swisher and Merrill.
Swisher went through and got it low.
28.9 seconds to go. Still tied at 53. Let's see who Oxbow dials up here. It's Lund, the heady player. He's got Mosier guarding him. Almost a steal. Nichols has got the ball. He's going to get hit and one. Unbelievable play by Nichols. Mosier is going to get called for the foul, his fourth, and Nichols hit this crazy lefty layup for the and one. 22.1 seconds to go in this one. Oxbow back on top, 55-53.
Nichols with a pure shot. He is 2 for 4 so far from the line.
Nichols is true from the line. He's got a lot of points in this half. Green Mountain's got to get it up the court. 20 seconds to go, down by 3. No need to rush. They're gonna get a look at a 3 here. No, they're gonna get a foul to allow them to score with the clock stopped.
3-point game right now.
We're gonna get Tanner Swisher gonna shoot some free throws. Tanner Swisher, the sophomore. Let's see how he's feeling.
4 for 5 on the night so far. Do you make one and then have to miss the next?
No, you take the points. You take the points. He hits the first one. And
I don't know.
Swisher.
Evan Mosier in there. I might take my chances.
Okay.
He's calling timeout. I think they're going to talk this over. I think you got to miss here. 12.3 seconds left.
We are getting everyone around us disagreeing with you here, Mike. It was something stupid like that.
53-31.
The score was like 53-32.
And now we're looking at...
This is just a great, exciting game to open the season.
Oxbow has scored 5 points in the amount of time that Green Mountain has scored 24.
Yep. This was Green Mountain's timeout, I believe, correct?
Yes.
So I believe each team has
timeout.
2 timeouts left, I think.
I would be shocked if Coach Rapinati is not asking Swisher to miss high and give Mosier a chance to get in there.
How do you ask a sophomore who has been so good from the line to? I mean, you want this to be a 1-point game with the way that the pressure's been working. Try to get a steal, and if not, you foul. It's a 1-point game. You live to get another possession. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
here.
He's looking to make it.
He does make it. Swisher's got it. Oxbow's going to grab a timeout there at about 4, a very pregnant 4 seconds.
As with most of my basketball knowledge, seldom right and wrong again on the missed call.
There's 12.3 seconds to go in this one. Oxbow up 56-55.
1-point game. Both teams in bonus. Green Mountain will be getting their 7th foul, which will put a 1-and-1 situation. Worst case scenario, Oxbow will be up 3 with
Green Mountain having the ball.
10-ish seconds left.
Yep. Which is why I think you make that free. You take the points.
Yeah, it's hard, though, in high school basketball.
It's not that hard.
Unlike what you see on TV. Yeah, but you call a timeout. You still got to go the length of the court. You don't get the ball at half court like you do at college and NBA level. Just pros.
Coach Smith, you can hear him from here saying, inbound the ball and take care of it. That's what you got to do in this case. Be ball strong, get the pass, and be ball strong. They're going to foul you.
I'll tell you what, Tanner Swisher is looking to steal this pass. It doesn't matter where it goes. He's going to be ball hawking right now.
So Nichols is going to inbound
Mosier on the ball with 8-foot-long arms.
Straight man. The 3 feet is Nichols' responsibility. Mosier can crowd the line. He is. 12.3 seconds to go. He does have baseline. The inbound comes in, and Oxbow is going to throw it off Green Mountain's leg.
I think it actually went off Cordy's knee last, but I thought it was a foul first.
It could have been a foul, and I thought it actually went off Green Mountain's leg. It did not. It's going to be Green Mountain ball right in front of us with 9.2 seconds to go. Oxbow ahead 56-55.
So, interesting turn of events. It looks like a little bit of body, not a terrible call there.
I don't mind that.
You can let that play.
Absolutely.
And then he went to throw it off Green Mountain's leg, and it hit Green Mountain's leg and then his leg.
Okay.
It was a leg bounce out.
Gotcha. I saw it hit the Green Mountain leg, did not see it go off the Oxbow leg. And you know what? I should have known because Oxbow didn't argue it. So
yeah.
I think they were a little stunned that here they are now playing defense. Up 1, 9.2 seconds to go. So what do you do if you're Green Mountain here?
I throw it into the post with Mosier and let him go to work. You're down 1. If they foul him, he goes to the line.
Okay. Well, he's getting tended right now by the Hartford athletic trainer, Burke Farrell. So if this play is for him, they're doing a heck of a job. Unless Coach Rapinati is just absolutely pulling the best sandbag job of the century, making Oxbow think that he has nothing to do with this play.
The other option is Merrow shooting from outside with Mosier on the offensive side of the ball.
I like that.
That makes more sense. It's a Merrow shot with Mosier in position for
I
the
like
rebound.
a shot from anywhere from, give me Merrow, give me Swisher, with about 5 seconds left on the clock to give Mosier some time to clean it up. It doesn't feel like overtime. They're going to let
the ball get past.
Let the ball get into
surprises me
Swisher.
a little bit.
9 seconds to go. He's going to just drive kick. 3 ball. It's going to be long. Oxbow's going to get the rebound and tackled. That's going to be intentional. All sorts of things happening here.
That will end the game.
Great rebound. Was that Matthew Cordy?
Yes, it was.
Excellent rebound.
And that'll end the game. That'll be 2 shots, end the ball. And I understand Mosier knows what he has to do. It's hard to not go through a guy when you know you got to get a foul. There's only 1 second left on the clock, and he ended up going through the body without hitting any ball.
Oxbow hits the shot, 57-55. That's Matthew Cordy getting in the book for the first time, we believe. Misses the second. Oxbow's going to get the ball. 1 second to go. Oxbow barring him. Crazy situation. They will win this opening game of the Stretch Gillum tip-off or kickoff classic. Unless Green Mountain steals this and in one motion scores, they do steal it. But Oxbow's going to survive a crazy comeback effort by Green Mountain. Oxbow takes this one 57-55. Just a great effort by Green Mountain and Oxbow with enough headiness at the end there to hold on for the victory. We're going to give Matthew Cordy a nod for getting that rebound. He was between 2 trees from Green Mountain, but he came away with the rebound.